monk's life, for example, in India is very nice. Also here is very nice. Here you're not allowed to go out and begging for food or anything, maybe not. I'm not sure if the law allows that or not. But when you first shave your head and become official nuns and monks, you're allowed to go out all together in one big group, and people are allowed to come and give you monetary gift, one time only, yes. And now I'm not sure if a monk come out with a ball and go to a supermarket, I'm not sure if the police will let him or not. Yeah, because here in Taiwan we have a lot of food, and the monks always have temple, and mostly they are supported by family, yes. Taiwan is so small anyway, even if you leave home, it's only a few hours maximum, yeah, so a couple of hours away. So your home is anywhere nearby, yeah? And so always have family support, yeah? When I became a monk, I didn't know that. I had no money, truly nothing. I worked in a temple and I was given 500 NT per month. Of course, I can eat there, that's all. And everything else, I had, just monk clothes, 2-3 pairs, nothing much. And anything else I had to buy for myself. I didn't buy much anyway, just some pen to write with, and bus fare to go somewhere, see some other master, for example, like that. Nothing much that I needed. And I was having my 250 precepts. That's a real monk then, okay? After some time, you can be a higher monk, yeah? First you become a novice, yeah? And then after you serve a master or temple for a while, then you can be a higher nun or monk, priestess, no? And then you have to go to a big assembly together, take the precepts together, yeah. And then according to precept, you eat only one time a day. I really did that. For I don't know how many years, I forgot. I don't know how many years, yeah. And sometimes I cheat, of course. Yeah. Like when I went to Germany, it's too cold, and they put bread in front of me, which I haven't seen for years. Oh, I really, please don't tempt me. And then I just eat like that. Before the prayer is finished, I already feel something in my mouth, and then something go down already. So I said, never mind, if you eat already one piece and you eat another, you sin already, what's the hair? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, really, yeah. And then now, sometimes I eat, sometimes I don't, sometimes 2 meals, sometimes 1 meal, sometimes nothing. Whatever, yeah? Well, the doctor recently prescribed some medicine. Yeah, so medicine had to eat with meal, so that I had to. For example, like that. Yeah, I'm not free anymore. Every time I want to be free, something happens. So I gave up. I gave up fighting for my freedom. Freedom of not to eat, freedom of not to wear clothes, freedom of not to live in a house, freedom of not to worry about anything, but I have to. All kind of unfreedom. Okay, forget the calendar and come back to you now. I just wanted to tell you that the real practitioner, they're truly free, if they want to be. But this was because he was still free. He had only one disciple who was his attendant. He had no disciple yet. He practiced for 12 years before he became completely enlightened and confident enough to teach other people. Right now, he's still free. Being tested and chiseled and trim and cut and fight and drown and starve and, ridicule and torture and everything still continue. Yet, he's in the process of getting ready to do a great job. Imagine. But even then, even though without knowing, at that time, Lord Mahavira is already blessing the world. Yeah, and those who has affinity with him. It's not like wait until he became a truly official enlightened master, then the karma would come. No, karma already come. That's why he suffers so much. He suffers also because of some karma of his, but it cannot be that much. No, it's added on by the world karma, even though without him knowing at that time yet. But he began to know more already. So he knew that he has to wait for the princess. This, captured and harassed and tortured princess to give him food. Otherwise, 5.5 months he went around eating nothing. Right, so now the princess was still in shackle, due to the wicked, jealous wife of her so-called adopted father. She's still in shackle and she's dangling there and dreaming, maybe too tired, so having a vision, off and on, yeah. And then she heard the footsteps and a murmur of a crowd. Then she looked up and found that the great savior, Shaman Mahavira, was standing at her door. Chandana became enthralled. She thought, "Oh, thank Lord, you have yourself come to my rescue from this pitiable condition." A glow of happiness dawned on her face. She even knew about the Lord Shaman Mahavira. Maybe he was very famous then. Of course, you would be, no? If you wear no clothes, yeah? And you eat nothing already for 5.5 months. Yeah, I was famous in that temple at that time, more famous than the abbot already, and I could not bear the energy. The conflicting, the envious, and the curiosity, and the uncomfortable feeling of everybody in that temple when I'm not eating and still working, cleaning, cooking as usual. Yeah, but don't take even one grain of rice into my mouth. And I felt nothing. I didn't feel like desire to eat while I'm cooking. I didn't feel tired when I'm working. Nothing. It was the best time in my life. I just quit just like that, not preparing 21 day or 102 day, nothing. Yeah, just because the abbot criticized me for eating one meal, it's almost like, he say like 3 meals anyway, like I eat a lot. So that's it. I just quit. Without preparing and without getting angry or anything, I just quit without feeling even embarrassed or anything. I just quit like that. So of course, everybody tell everybody, and then, you know what I'm saying. Don't tell anybody else. I tell you, you don't tell anybody else, and then everybody else tell everybody else. Yeah. Lucky is America. It was New York and America. People are more preoccupied with any other thing except a non-eating nun. American people. And the master did not have a large following in America at that time, that master, the abbot. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what else will happen. I probably have been on TV or what not. What more nuisance could have happened, So before that happened, I just stopped. I couldn't bear anymore that energy surrounding me, every day. That was uncomfortable, So I ate. Didn't really like it. Nowadays, I sometimes think about it. I still regret, Yeah, I still regret that I should have continued. But then I wouldn't have to have a chance to have many more affinity like I do now, with other people. Yeah. Eating sometimes is a work. It's a work. So a glow of happiness dawned on her face. She forgot all her misery, and the pain turned into joy as if every cell in her body was dancing. She tried to stand. "Welcome, O Lord, please accept something from these wretched hands," from her. No. Prabhu took a step forward and stopped. 12 out of the 13 conditions were visible. That she has to be a princess and etc., etc. And he can see that he normally took one step away, but then he saw that some of the 12 conditions that allow him to eat or that he has to meet to eat were visible to him already. Yeah. Some of the 12, he hasn't investigated everything yet. So he stepped back and he looked. 12 out of the 13, almost, it's only one more condition. Then he knows is it the correct moment and person. So visible was 12 of them. Only Chandana had no tears in her eyes. Oh, she has to cry as well, okay? That's the only last condition. That's not visible yet. So Mahavira turned and started moving away. He thought it's not right. Only 12 conditions, not 13. As soon as Mahavira turned away, Chandana joy vanished, as if struck by lightning. She lamented by herself, how unlucky I am that even in this wretched condition, Prabhu has turned empty-handed from my door. Filled with self-pity, she started crying. 13 condition already here. Mahavira turned back and looked. All conditions of his resolution were visible now. He stepped ahead and extended his cupped hands before Chandana. Joyous, Chandana took the post brand from the basket and put it in the extended palms of Lord Mahavira Swami. Mahavira broke his fast right there and then. The next moment, Chandana's shackles shattered to pieces by itself. Divine drums sounded in the sky. Divine applause echoed from all directions. Held the alms giving. That's what they hear, That's the speaking from the divine beings, as it hails the alms giving. Flowers, fragrant water, and perfumes shower from the sky and the courtyard of Dannava. Oh, you're here. I was looking to see if you guys are here already. You can come sit here if you want, or if you don't want, you're okay there. They don't always see me, even though we're working together, We have to work. We cannot see each other every day. I have to work also. So I don't know why the people always thanking the Supreme Master Ching Hai and the Supreme Master TV staff. I'm also one of the staff. No need to thank both. Making trouble. Yeah, I'm one of the staff. Yeah, I know I'm a humble staff, a very difficult one, but it's a staff. Most difficult to please, but one of the staff for sure, very critical. Right, this is not correct, that not correct. You change it, change the host, change this, change that, rewrite that, now. It's not all that's easy. But what am I to do? Yeah? Everybody, you make a small mistake, but she make also a small mistake. She makes small mistake. She makes small mistake. He makes small mistake. Everybody makes small mistake all day long. It's just a one drop into the cup, but another drop come in, 2 drop, 3 drop, and then it's full and then it's overflow. And time is not waiting for us, yeah? Deadline. And I have all the deadline as well, not just SMTV deadline, I have all the job to do. And my dog also have deadline. They want a veggie bowl now. We're just coming. We need it. Etc. Yeah, never mind. So, for all that work I do, all the work they heap on me, you are really lucky to see me now and then. Truly. I'm really lucky to see me. I don't see me. Yeah. I don't see me every day, truthfully. Because I don't have time to look in the mirror. I don't comb my hair for a long time. I don't wash my hair until I have to go to do something, see you or something. I really don't see me also. Now talking about it, I don't see myself that much. Yeah, I either meditate, working inside, or working outside in front of a computer, or feed the dogs, pet them a little bit. Sometimes they want more. I say, no, that's enough already. You know how many thousands of people want just a little bit of what you have right now. Okay. I said to them, I don't even have time to pet myself, okay? So just be happy with that. 2 strokes. Yeah.